Hello and welcome back to Teach Me Money Methods. In today's video, I'm going to go over low content publishing and niche research. How to find niches to start your keyword research. So there is a difference between niche research and keyword research. I'm going to split it up into two videos. And if you're looking for specifically keyword research, I'll drop a link in the description. And you can also see that in a card up at the top. So there's the niches and tips. Make lists to find already done for you lists. So you can either come up with your own list of things that you might be interested in, or things that lists that you could quickly create, or you can go to websites and research and find some lists that people have already put together for you. Remember to focus on stuff that people would go to Amazon and buy for themselves or for someone that they know or care about. So I'm talking about occupation lists, hobby lists, holidays, occasions like birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, etc. And then also you can do some niche research on Etsy and Pinterest. So I'm going to show you some of that right now. So if you're taking the occupation route and you wanted to make a bunch of content, a bunch of books, low or no content books around occupations, here's a site. Now there's plenty of lists you can find, but this one has 100 jobs in the United States right now. And since most sales are on Amazon are happening in the United States, it makes sense to also go with jobs that are popular in the United States. So this site will take you through. You can make some dentist planners, dentist notebooks, dentist journals, physician's assistant, software developer, orthodontist, nurse practitioner, statistician, speech language pathologist, things that you wouldn't normally think of, and it just keeps going. And each one of these you could make 10 to 30, 40, 50 books around just one topic. So you could see how it is endless. You could spend a month or two just making books around. So that's a good one right there. Is going there. I'll also drop this link. I'll put the link to the sources I'm using, the resources I'm using. I'll drop a link in the description as well. So next we have occasions. And there's plenty of sites as well that will list a bunch of occasions and card and occasions type websites. But here's a good one from hallmark.com//occasions. Now look at all these different things you could spend a month just making anniversary books. Just making anniversary. You can do log books, guest books, journals, planners, planning for an anniversary, planning for a wedding, congratulations, encouragement, people having their first communion, baptism, birthday, confirmation, graduation, get well, all kinds of different stuff in here. And when you click on them, you'll get a bunch of different, so if you clicked on weddings, you'll get a bunch of different ideas of stuff that you could possibly. Like here's one, you could get an idea right here from stuff that has print on it. Now I don't recommend copying the quotes, but you certainly can use it for inspiration and then kind of rewrite it yourself. I'm sure Hallmark has trademarks on this stuff, so you wouldn't want to copy it right away, but it gives you just an idea of what types of things sell on their site. So that really gives you just the list of the types of occasions that you could go and do further research and find funny quotes for an anniversary. You can do anniversary, just taking one topic here. You could do anniversary, 10-year anniversaries, 5-year, 15, 20-year anniversaries, and you could, do all kinds of stuff. Back to school, birthdays, birthday for a 20-year-old, birthday for a 21-year-old, birthday for 30-year-olds, and then each one of those you could create a journal, create a planner, create a recipe book. So it's endless. Doing this research is just endless, and there's so many ideas that you can use, and there's so much work There's so many books that you can create that it's pretty much endless. And then if you go into people's hobbies, so there's a hobby list here at this site, and the ultimate list of hobbies, 541 handpicked hobby ideas to try. And you can come down here, and they actually have quick links, like a table of contents that you could quickly, click on fun, and it'll take you down here. Boom, best fun hobbies. And you come in here, exercising, brewing beer, restoring furniture. And this site is specific for men, but you can find sites specific for women as well. Animal lover, raising animals, leaf collecting and pressing, things that you would never think of. And, carpet weaving, freelance photography, investing, fantasy sports, survival prepping, just all kinds of, unique hobbies. Skydiving, silver making, tattoo designing, and you can make books around all these different hobbies that people are very passionate about. So that's another option. I will leave that link in the description. Now you can go to Etsy, and you can just go to like women's tops and tees, or you can go to men's shirts. You can go to different clothes and see like what is being printed on some of this stuff, like stay woke, nevertheless she persisted, and this guy loves his beagle. None of this stuff's going to be trademarked. No, I recommend double checking how to check the trademarks on this stuff. If you guys don't know how to do that, let me know in the comments. If I'm drunk, it's my sister's fault. So I really like doing like funny stuff, but you can come through here and get all kinds of different ideas. You can also go to coffee mugs, and you can get a lot of inspiration from the coffee mugs. Like I eat guys like you for breakfast, and then just put that on and call it a journal, and go for it, and you can see if some of these, this funny stuff people really like. Shut the fuck up. Some of this stuff is just really funny, and I like the funny stuff, and I've had some success with the funny niche. And then finally, you can go to Pinterest. There's one of my accounts, but you can type in anything. I mean, like writing prompts, true quotes, animal memes. Like you could do the Happy New Year, but I like to do so funny quotes. Just type in funny quotes here and see what comes up. Generally, what's coming up at the top are stuff that are very going viral right now. Really popular stuff that's getting liked and favorited a lot. But you can come in here and take this one and look at it, and then my strategy is I've been taking this, and I don't really care if it's not getting searched, because people are going to find this book on the Amazon platform with my back-end keywords and my subtitle that I'm calling it's a funny journal, notebook journal, stuff like that. They're going to find it that way, and they're going to come across it, and maybe they weren't actually looking for that funny quote, but then they see it on the Amazon store and they're like, oh, that's hilarious, I'm buying that. So that's kind of been a little bit of an approach that I've taken. But you can also let's get back into the presentation. So that kind of is some sites that I do some of my research in. And so so there's different strategies. Some will recommend spending a ton of time validating a niche. My approach is different. Since I'm only spending a few minutes creating a cover, I don't really care too much if there isn't a huge niche on Amazon. I use common sense and then just pump out books and take action. If you guys have been watching the last few videos of mine, I'm just big on taking massive action. You won't know if it didn't work if you didn't try. You can spend a whole week doing research on a niche, and then, you know, there's no guarantee, even if it was a good niche, there's no guarantee if you put something up that you're going to actually make sales anyways. So I have a little bit different approach than many other channels are teaching. But how can you validate a niche? You know what? I'm gonna actually make I'll make a video on how to validate a niche, because that will take a little while as well. Because you're gonna take your keywords. It's gonna involve, I'd like to show you how to do niche research and then how to do keyword research. And then after that, then I can show you maybe validating a niche. So in the next video, I'm gonna go over keyword research. Doing a video on both niche and keyword research would be too long of a video, so that's why I'm breaking it up. So for the next video, I'll go into keyword research. So I hope that helped some of getting the ideas flowing in your mind, helping with the idea generation aspect, going to these different sites. You know, focus on what people are passionate about what human beings are passionate about, and things that people would buy somebody a gift for, a simple less than $10 gifts. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on my future videos. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video, which will be keyword research. Thank you.